YouTube, what's going on? Your Weekend Gardener here. What am I doing today? I'm out here trying to do some preventative maintenance. And as you can see, my peach tree has started growing peaches. But if you look a little closely, you see some damage here, damage here, damage here. At first I thought it was bug bites, but I think what's going on is birds are landing in it and looking for liquid, looking for water. And last year, this tree, it did get some peaches about this size, but what happened was, I believe the squirrels got them all. And I said this year, I'm not gonna let that happen. Wow, they really went to town. I said I wasn't gonna let that happen this year, but it looks like the birds have beat me to it. Normally, I would look at this and I'll say, I'll do it tomorrow. And then tomorrow never comes, and then what happens is I get no more fruit. Wow, they really went at this. We did have a couple of spells of dry weather, and I think what happened is birds got super thirsty and they went after the fruit. So what I'm doing today is I'm gonna wrap all my trees in Tulle, light thin fabric, micro soft or micro thin. Yeah, it is soft, but I'm gonna try to prevent all my peaches from going to the animals and not me. So here we go. Just gotta figure out how I'm gonna wrap this. I think I'm gonna start here. Someone's actually having a cookout, and it smells awesome. We had rain the last 2 days, and it was a lot of rain. And the one thing that happened is my bird bath filled up, and I am happy for that. The other day I did see a lot of birds in there partaking. I definitely need to get a couple of more bird baths on the property. My guess is maybe about 2 to 3 more. And also that helps with the squirrels, because last year the squirrels, they didn't wait for my tomatoes to turn red. They actually went after them in the green stage, which was rare. But I think what was going on was they were very thirsty last year, and I was not too happy with that. I got no tomatoes. Not saying that I like tomatoes, but I like to share out my tomatoes, give it to family, friends who love him. I definitely need to buy more Tulle. I'm not going to be stingy with it. I have a few more trees that are fruiting out, cherry trees, a couple of plums. My Georgia peach, which I just got last year, is looking absolutely fabulous. Got these cheapies from the dollar store, and whew, I don't know. You get what you pay for. All right. Now, as far as this tool being this thin, squirrels don't like it because the little feet get caught in it, which is fine by me. Stay out. Last year I put these on my figs, the tool, and squirrels actually got in there and robbed me of most of my figs. And that's because I was being very liberal with this. All right, I'm gonna move to the peach tree, and then I'm gonna come back to that peach tree, going to the Georgia. The reason why I'm doing the Georgia next is because it's in a pot. There's another wrap I did earlier. That is my plum tree. And where's the Georgia? Here's the Georgia. Yep, the bird already got here. Bird got here, here. That's 3. 4. All right, Mr. Bird, that's enough. I need the rest of these. Not bad for, got this tree at a big box store. Not a bad price. Got it last year. Got a few little leaves last year, but this year looks way better. This is another tree that I want to plant in the ground. All right, how am I going to do this? I'm going to do this in stages. I heard that the clay, I think it's called kaolin clay, conolin clay. Mix it with water, I believe, and you spray it on your fruit. And what happens is it's supposed to make it gummy. Wow, they really got that one. All the way down to the seed. But you're supposed to spray this clay on your fruit, and what happens is makes it, I think it makes it gummy. Correct me if I'm wrong, but it makes it gummy, and bugs don't like it. Not sure about birds, but it definitely keeps the bugs off. I think this clay is pretty expensive. I just got to double check, but if you're trying to protect your food, wood is actually expensive, wood is cheap. You have to make the decision on your own. Me, I'm not growing this stuff for animals, even though I know they're gonna get a few. Whew, I cannot wait to get into garden shape. This little bit of work is really wiping me out. But then again, I did work last night. The entire night awake. By the way, today is the 29th of April. And I'm out here trying to be productive and non-lazy, if that's a word. I usually procrastinate, and then by the time I get out to this stuff, you know, the birds are watching me sit in the house, and I'm leaving all this food unguarded. All right, this is the ugly job, but I'm gonna do one more piece here, and we're gonna shore up the top. And then I'm gonna let you go because I'm not gonna have you watch all this, but this is what I'm doing this season to protect my fruit. And I'm protecting it not using any kind of harsh chemicals. All right. Clothespins from the dollar store. This is definitely not the quality I remember as a child. Ones as a child used to go like this and put it on you, and they get that little pinch. These things right here, they're barely holding on. I'm gonna put it here. All right, I'm gonna go here just to keep Mr. Squirrel out. Okay. Okay, let's see, that's about 4 trees down, and 1, 2, 3, 4 more to go. Not going to take you on that journey because, like I said, sometimes this stuff is boring, just watching someone repeatedly do something over and over and over again. But you get the gist of what I'm doing this year to protect my fruit. I also use this to protect my blueberry plants. I drape it over, like for example, the one in the blue pot right there, I would drape over the Tulle. You know, I don't need any bugs on it because it already, the blooms already blossom, so I don't need bugs on it to pollinate it. It already did its job. And as I stand here, one of my new trees, actually, look at this. This is one of my Russian pomegranates that I got a few months ago. I believe I got this tree in November. And already, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Oh, this is a surprise. I'm definitely going to take care of this right here because I did not expect this tree to do anything this year. But I bought it from online. 7, wow, 7, 7 blooms. That's the most I've ever received on a tree this soon. But I did buy this tree at 6 feet tall. It's kind of got that gangster lean right now. But this is the, drum roll, Kazaki. So this is my Kazaki pomegranate. Wasn't expecting to feature this today, but wow, this is nice. All right, here's my other one, Russian. I'm happy that it leafed out, but I'm not seeing anything. Here's my first Russian. This is the white pomegranate. Got a few blooms on it for the last 3 years, but it never held on to the fruit. Just looking around. I got 3 pomegranates over here that are still naked. They haven't done anything, but I am happy about this. Once this blooms and I see, I might self-pollinate it, but I'm gonna wait for the bugs too, and then I'm gonna cover this. Squirrels can't have that. Okay, so that was a surprise, a sidetrack, but that's a good sidetrack. All right, everyone, you all have a wonderful day. I got a lot of work to do. Peace.